As U.S. poultry, beef and pork make their way to South African retailers' shelves, the long-standing trade dispute has ended and new avenues for trade and partnership between the U.S. and South Africa are opening.
Ambassador Gaspard acknowledged this milestone at the Mother of All Braais, where grilled chicken, beef and pork were served to more than 100 invited guests. SABC foreign editor Sophie Mokoena spoke to Ambassador Gaspard.
Oh, I'm so very excited, not only because we have this wonderful braai, but because it means that we're moving products that will result in real jobs for real South Africans, and Americans are going to benefit from this increase in trade as well. And this moment gives us an opportunity to move beyond chicken and to talk about all that we can do with one another in the new economy with renewable energy and regional trade facilitation. So it's a great day.
Well, looking at what we have currently, how many tons, when is the stock arriving, and on issues of beef and pork, how far are we with the negotiations or maybe the transportation thereof?
Sure. There will be 65,000 tons of the chicken arriving. Some of it is already here, being sold in shops in KZN, in Gauteng, down in the Eastern Cape, and there are more making their way across the waters. We have not yet received U.S. beef or pork, but that will come in the next few weeks as well. So the issue is resolved, and we're moving forward with our Partnership for Prosperity.
There were concerns around health issues.
This is where you'll see just a little bit of my American pride. We are, I think, rightly proud that our industry is rated one of the highest qualities and one of the safest ones anywhere in the globe. And your own health minister, who is widely respected internationally, Minister Aaron Motsoaledi, has given this his seal of approval. If it's good enough for Minister Motsoaledi, I think it's good enough for me and just about everybody else. Very incredibly high standards here, and I hope that you will get to sample some of it today.
People are arguing that there should be labels to indicate that this is the product from the U.S. Do you agree with that?
Well, we certainly support all labeling. It is labeled as it arrives in South Africa, and then there are decisions that are made by local distributors about how they move the product. That's outside of our purview, and that's something to be resolved amongst South Africans. But I will tell you that those who have already had U.S. chicken think it's a fantastic quality, so I know that as labeling increases, that's only going to increase the appetite the South Africans have to grab the U.S. product off the shelf.
And finally, Ambassador, it's election season in the U.S. How do you ensure that whoever comes in next year after President Obama, the relationship continue?
Well, it's election season in the U.S., but it's also election season in South Africa. And all of us should recognize and really appreciate the fact that we have strong and enduring bonds that survive beyond election cycles, beyond trade negotiations. When President Mandela had his first bilateral with President Bill Clinton many years ago, both sides recognized the shared values that are expressed in our constitutions that reflect one another. We've only strengthened those bonds in this period, and I'm certain that whoever's president of South Africa next, whoever's president of the United States next, will continue to move our relationship from strength to strength.